Hey champions, it is Tuesday morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm going to be keeping things short on this end because there's just a few things I want you to focus on, and then we'll be getting straight into the spotlight. So the first thing I want to mention is that we have our live stream tonight exploring the libraries, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's happening on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So you should be able to come join us and listen to a great conversation. If you have any questions or topics or things you want us to address in today's live stream, make sure you leave them in the comments below or just join the live stream and chat with us and we'll address them there. But if you can't make it tonight, then just leave it in the comment and we'll make sure we address it sometime tonight. The second thing is that if you haven't signed up to Geo yet, make sure you do that. geo.genesisbattleofchampions.com. We'd love to see you register, and slowly we can get more stores, more players registered, and we can have that leaderboard. We could be seeing how players are competing against each other, so I'm really excited to see that breakdown happen. So that's all I want you to focus on right now. We'll jump straight into the spotlight, but I hope to be seeing you tonight. So let's talk about Lightless Tibicina. This is a card, first and foremost, I've seen so many people struggle with pronouncing it. That makes sense. It's not a common creature name or anything like that. However, behind the scenes over on our end, all we say is Lightless. So if you can't pronounce Tibicina, that's fine. Just call it Lightless. Alright, so we got a 8-chi summon, forward awareness, 6 health, Thymos and Chaos, meaning this is only accessible to 3 particular champions, Idris, Malik, and Odara. Lightless is a summon, it's a beast, it beckons for 29 aura, so that's 4 more than the Angel Retribution, as range, earth attack 6, and attack resistance. Artwork done by Mario, card created by John Rayner, JC for short. Here's that artwork that Mario created. I think it was awesome. The description was pretty vague. We're trying to figure out how to approach this, but Mario went with it and created a creature who's absolutely terrifying looking, very powerful. And then in the background, you can see the Vishud Arena there with the aura radiating throughout the ground. So it's hard to talk about this card without going to its predecessor. What is this card replacing? And it is replacing the Primordial Force. Primordial Force was supposed to be the original big, bad, scary monster that hides in the closet. Well, I mean, it can't really hide in the closet. It's massive, massive. And in the original artwork for Idris and Malik, you can see there's this chasm. If you see the larger poster, there's a chasm there, and the Primordial Force's tentacles are kind of jumping out from it. So Primordial Force has been part of the Genesis canon and lore since the very beginning. It has always been there, and I think it's been one of the biggest creatures that have been in the game. So Primordial Force's original name was the Ancient Evil. We didn't want Vishud to be associated purely with evil, so it got changed to Primordial Force. Now it's being replaced by Lightless. So let's get back to talking about Lightless. Lightless originally was supposed to be a summon that focused around a mechanic called Desperation. You've seen Desperation on spells and techniques, but they're originally supposed to be on summons. And these were summons that if they got down to exactly 1 health, then they became exponentially more powerful. The problem we found in testing is that when it's at 1 health, it's very, very fragile. So even though, yes, you get a lot of bang for your buck when it gets that 1 health, getting it to exactly 1 health and staying there is really, really difficult to do. So originally, its range Earth Attack 6 was just Earth Attack 5, and then if it got to Desperation, it got range and it dealt an additional damage. We got rid of that mechanic and just made the attack baseline range Earth Attack 6. This is your Angel Killer. This is the thing that can go head to head against an Angel. Because of attack resistance, it will be able to survive if it's on a 1-on-1 against an Angel. That being said, it's also very powerful in other routes because the way attack resistance works, all attack abilities dealt to it are reduced by 1, each individual attack ability. So there's no way for you to play enough left hooks to actually finish off Lightless. Sorry, my phone just went off like crazy there. So there's no way for you to play left hooks to finish off Lightless. A lot of the mages and summoners, champions like Idris, Nubia, Erica, and I don't know, Kendra, you can't just ping them. You can't use your built-in attack ability to knock it down a little bit. And even ones that hit for 2, Raha, Raha or Fong or Long, it's still just chipping damage. You have to hit them 6 times compared to 3 times. 6 rounds is a huge difference compared to 3 rounds. So this creates a big difference, especially if you're comparing it to the Primordial Force, who had 8 health, which meant if you're hitting them for 2 every single round, it's 4 rounds compared to 6 rounds. 6 rounds against Lightless, it's dishing out 36 damage. 4 rounds against Primordial, it's dishing out, 7, 14, 28. So Lightless does more damage in that regard. There's a lot of value add to this. I know that the price is steep, but one of these played well with a good amount of investment into it can really offset the tides. This is the focus around the monster deck if you're playing Idris, because between Malicious Persuasion or Shadow's Grasp, you can keep Lightless alive for a little bit longer, even if you go to Rampage toss it, because then you're just hitting it for 1, being able to toss it aside compared to hitting it for 2, making it more exposed. So all these things come together to say that Lightless is a great creature to build a deck going around. It has dominated a lot of tournaments when the opponents aren't expecting it, especially if there's a lot of angel-based decks. Lightless can do really well and change that meta and really disrupt your opponent's strategy. So, my question to you, do you play Lightless? Is this something you'll be running in a deck? Are you going to build a deck around it? And if you don't play with it and you play against it, what are your feelings towards it? How scared are you for a Lightless to hit the field? They are quite beastly, and its creature type is perfect for it. JC, you did a great job designing this card, and everyone else, I hope that you find the time to play it. That being said, I hope to see you tonight. Have a wonderful day, and enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.